welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. First, the headlines. President Tinubu reaffirms diplomatic engagement, says economic reforms boosting investor confidence. Kogi government approves over 800 billion naira as draft budget estimate for 2026. Osimhen overtakes Obafemi Martins as Nigeria's top European goal scorer. Now the news in detail. From the State House in Abuja, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says Nigeria is engaging the world diplomatically as his administration continues to steer the nation toward growth, stability and prosperity. At Thursday's meeting of the Federal Executive Council, President Tinubu reaffirmed that Nigeria's economic reforms are yielding results and earning both national and international confidence. The president made the remarks after swearing in two new ministers, Dr. Bernard Mohamed Doro, who takes charge of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, and Dr. Kingsley Tochukwu Ude, who will oversee the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. Speaking on the economy and foreign relations, President Tinubu emphasized that the federal government is actively engaging with the international community through diplomacy. On security, the president, as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, assured Nigerians that his administration remains resolute in defeating terrorism and restoring peace across the country. He urged citizens not to lose hope and called on government officials to maintain unity and consistency in communication. During the meeting, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edu, presented an update on the nation's economic performance. He revealed that key indicators show significant improvement, among the best in the last decade. Edu noted that Nigeria's vision of achieving a $1 trillion economy by 2030 is within reach, with plans for 7% annual growth and a strong focus on poverty eradication. He added that Wednesday's successful $2.35 billion Eurobond issuance, which drew over $13 billion in investor interest, reflects strong global confidence in Nigeria's reform agenda and President Tinubu's leadership. The finance minister also called for greater collaboration among ministries and subnational governments to attract investment and deliver projects that promote infrastructure, innovation and job creation. And the Kogi State Executive Council, presided over by Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, has approved the sum of 820,490,585,443 naira as the draft budget estimate for the 2026 fiscal year. Victoria Stephen has a report.
Governor Ododo, sitting as chairman of the council, gave the approval at an expanded State Executive Council meeting at the Government House in Lokoja on Thursday. The budget comprises 470 billion naira recurrent revenue and 350.48 billion naira capital receipts. On the expenditure side, 360.67 billion naira is allocated for recurrent expenditure, while 459.82 billion naira is proposed for capital expenditure, making the total outlay balanced at 820.49 billion naira. The approval marks a key step in the state government's preparation for the 2026 financial year, aimed at consolidating ongoing development projects and improving service delivery across sectors. Speaking to journalists after the council meeting, the Commissioner for Finance, Budget and Economic Planning, Ashiru Idris, said the draft budget is designed to boost the internally generated revenue of the state, improve debt recovery and repayment, promote inclusive and conducive business environments, promote public-private partnership and revenue optimization projects completion and continuity. He emphasized that the 2026 budget proposal reflects the administration's commitment to prudent management of resources and people-oriented governance.
The total 2026 draft budget package is 820 billion 490 million 585,443 naira, compared to the 604 billion 528 million 992,718 naira in the 2025 revised budget, representing an increase of 215 billion 961 million 592,725 naira, an increase of 35.7%. At the end of the day, the ESCO approved the total estimated revenue, both recurrent and capital, of 822.49 billion, as well approved a total estimated expenditure, both recurrent and capital, of 820 billion 490 million 585,000 443 naira.
The draft budget, he noted, is expected to be presented to the Kogi State House of Assembly in the coming weeks for legislative consideration and approval. The 2026 fiscal plan will guide the implementation of policies and programs aimed at boosting the state's economic resilience and promoting inclusive development. I am Victoria Stephen, reporting for Lugat TV.
Similarly, Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has approved a comprehensive set of policy measures aimed at expanding access to clean water, improving electricity supply, enhancing road safety, and strengthening land administration across the state. This was disclosed at the State Executive Council meeting presided over by the governor at the Government House in Lokoja. According to the Commissioner for Information and Communications, Honorable Kingsley Fanwo, the policy initiatives are part of Governor Ododo's broader development agenda to promote inclusive growth, deliver essential social services, and entrench transparency in governance. Briefing journalists at the end of the council meeting, Fanwo explained that the newly approved measures are designed to directly impact the lives of citizens, particularly in rural and underserved areas, by addressing long-standing challenges in water supply, power distribution, road safety, and land administration. He explained that the governor emphasized that the water project was a testament to his administration's determination to deliver tangible benefits to the grassroots, improve public health, and promote sustainable community development. In another major decision, the council granted approval for the procurement and distribution of electricity transformers across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Fanwo stated that the intervention aims to boost power supply, resolve cases of low voltage and prolonged outages, and support small and medium-scale enterprises that depend on electricity to thrive. He noted that the transformers will be distributed based on identified needs to ensure fairness, efficiency, and immediate impact across various communities. Similarly, the State Executive Council announced the revocation of all unauthorized land consent approvals previously issued by private landowners, transferring such powers exclusively to the Office of the Executive Governor. Fanwo disclosed that the decision followed the discovery of widespread forgery and misuse of land consent documents, which he described as a serious administrative and security threat to the state.
Council also deliberated on the need to withdraw consent, especially when it comes to granting consent to investors. We realize that a lot of investors are taking advantage of the naivety of some of these landowners and royal fathers to swindle them. This is still at the conversation stage. We are telling the public so that we can always take feedback. The communication strategy of the present administration is to continue to engage the people and also get feedback from the people.
He further stated that all holders of such documents have been given a 4-week window to revalidate them through the governor's office as part of efforts to verify genuine ownership and strengthen security in land administration. The commissioner further disclosed that the Kogi State government has approved a restriction on the movement of articulated vehicles within Lokoja during daytime as part of efforts to enhance road safety and reduce traffic congestion in the state capital. He said Governor Ododo directed relevant agencies to ensure effective enforcement of the restriction, noting that the measure is intended to protect lives, safeguard infrastructure, and promote smooth traffic flow within the city.
There were extensive discussions at the State Executive Council on the issue of the enforcement of the ban of articulated vehicles on the major roads in Lokoja during the day. The concern of the State Executive Council stemmed from the fact that these vehicles continue to kill our people on the highway, especially the Natako-Felele highway. Just recently, we were briefed, we lost a lecturer, a young woman at the Federal University Lokoja. We cannot continue to watch why we lose their lives.
The news roundup is coming to you on Lugat TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
In a world where marketing communication evolves, one conference is setting the pace for the future. The National Advertising Conference 2025. Over 500 marketing minds, 50 powerful speakers, 3 power-packed days of strategy, networks, and transformation. Join Nigeria's top marketing communication professionals at the Abuja Continental Hotel. Date 12th to 14th November 2025. It's Nigeria's biggest advertising conference. Learn, network, discuss, and get business leads from from top local and international experts. Get access to more than 30 hours of actionable insights and tools to shape your 2026 strategy. Registration is 250,000 naira from 1st September to 31st October. Late registration is 350,000 naira from 1st November till the conference date. 2024 was great. 2025 will be greater. Register now at www.nationaladvertisingconference.com. National Advertising Conference 2025. See you there.
Yeah, even just from my head now, from the off of Kogi, this one they come. Look at TV, we there for you. Legendary, I set up on this one. From local jobs to the world we shine. You swear balance, fish show us fine. Documentary, health education. I look at TV, we set the direction. Anywhere you get, just log online. With a stream I'm playing to find no decline. Community talk, where they bring them live. We updates you every day, we strive. Look at TV, we there for you. We there for you, we there for you. Look at TV, the people's view. We bring the truth, bring the truth. World class pictures sound so sweet. Follow us online, make the story complete. Facebook, Insta, TikTok, the groove. I look at TV, we can make moves. Breaking news, we they report on fast. Now back for content, we go always live. Look at TV, we there for you. We there for you, we there for you. Look at TV, the people's view. We bring the truth, bring the truth. World class pictures sound so sweet. Follow us online, make the story complete.
This is Lugat TV. Welcome back. Troops of the 12th Brigade Nigerian Army deployed at the Forward Operating Base Oguma in Basa local government area have rescued 2 kidnapped victims and recovered ransom money intended for their release. This was disclosed in a statement by Lieutenant Hassan Abdullahi, Acting Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, 12th Brigade Nigerian Army. According to the statement, the operation followed credible intelligence on kidnapping activities along the Itobe-Adumu-Ejule axis, as well as reports that relatives of some abducted persons were preparing to deliver ransom payments to secure their release. Acting on the intelligence, the troops say it launched a swift patrol operation into Achijele Forest, where they came under fire from the kidnappers. In the ensuing exchange of gunfire, the soldiers overpowered the criminals, forcing them to abandon 2 captives and the ransom money before fleeing into the forest with gunshot wounds. Lieutenant Abdullahi noted that the troops successfully rescued the victims and recovered a total of 3,800,000 naira meant for ransom. He also confirmed that the rescued individuals are currently safe and in the custody of the troops, pending formal handover to the appropriate authorities, following which they will be reunited with their families. The statement reaffirmed the Nigerian Army's commitment to safeguarding the lives and property of citizens, stressing that the force remains resolute and unwavering in the fight against criminal elements across the country. Moving on, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has ordered the immediate repair of the Ganaja roundabout in Lokoja following public complaints about the condition of some portion of the road. The repair is being undertaken by the Kogi State Road Maintenance Agency, Kogroma. The governor gave the directive after a viral video captured the hardship faced by motorists and residents who use the busy road daily, describing the situation as unacceptable. Governor Ododo immediately directed Kogroma to mobilize men and equipment to the area to commence palliative works aimed at restoring free flow of traffic. Governor Ododo explained that the intervention on Ganaja roundabout is part of a broader road construction and maintenance effort by its administration to ensure that roads across the state remain motorable, even as preparations continue for comprehensive interventions on several roads in the state after the rainy season. The governor's swift action on Ganaja Road comes a few days after his inspection tour of ongoing projects across Kababunu local government area, where he reaffirmed his administration's commitment to quality service delivery and inclusive development. Governor Dodo had also inspected primary healthcare centers in the Agbadubunu and Ayegule Igumbunu, the model secondary school with a 500-seater CBT hall at Okebukumbunu, and the multi-billion naira ecological project in Omigbo designed to control erosion and protect lives and property. The governor, while interacting with residents, traditional rulers and community leaders, assured them that his government's development agenda is not driven by politics, but by genuine commitment to improving the welfare of every citizen. And on sports, Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has smashed yet another record, becoming Nigeria's all-time top scorer in European competitions. The Galatasaray forward netted a stunning hat-trick against Ajax in a performance that saw him overtake Obafemi Martins' long-standing goal record. Osimhen opened the scoring in the 59th minute within a powerful header, then coolly converted 2 penalties, sealing Galatasaray's third straight European win and his first ever Champions League hat-trick. With 25 goals in just 35 UEFA appearances for Lille, Napoli and now Galatasaray, Osimhen has eclipsed Martin's record of 23 goals in 64 matches, writing yet another glorious chapter in Nigerian football history. And that's it on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Sherifat Ibrahim. Thank you for staying with us.